first pile of stuff. All of the Schwinn Memorabilia that I've collected over the last 10 years or so. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. Number one, Schwinn ballpoint pen with the 70s logo on it. There's a matching coffee mug. It's got the logos all the way around it. Here's a really interesting one. None of this stuff is in any particular order, by the way. This is prototype display cub. It's machined on the other side where the rotor goes. That's got all the machining marks in it, and it's not stamped in the middle. That's a neat one. And I've got two of these hats, 4 and 5. 5 is a little cleaner than 4, looks like. Goofy beach hat. It's a little bit less faded on the back side. This item, bet you can't guess what that is. It's not a tool pouch. It's actually to go over the laces on your road bike shoes. It's supposed to have 2 of them. I've probably got more somewhere else. Once again, none of this stuff is in order. This is a factory trained service bracelet. And I'm having a hard time focusing on it because I'm too close. Maybe you can see it. That's brand new. It's really nice. Schwinn security patch. Also brand new. Most of this stuff is NOS. Let's see. 10. Just some service tags. 11. Lock your bike flyer. Tire care guide. There's tons of them. I got piles of those in here someplace. Button. There we go. Love thy customer. Schwinn customer relations. It's a neat one. And then 14 is these little coins, plastic coins. They say Schwinn love thy customer on one side and cool it on the other side. It was supposed to be the salesman would put that in their hand, in their pocket, and they could fiddle with it if the customer was giving them a hard time. Supposedly that's what the sales pitch was. So that's set number 1. Set number 2, whole bunch of shirts. Whole bunch of these white t-shirts, different sizes. Most of these white ones are a little bit yellowed from age, but they're also mostly NOS. 1, 2. There's another one. Number 3 is actually still in the original Champion bag. 4, 5. There's a larger one. Quite sure what size that is. Haven't cleaned any of these, so I don't know whether some of this might clean up or not. And up here, these are all these collared shirts. 6 looks like it's got the same logo. Red one, light blue one, dark blue one, take your pick. And another white with red. That one's pretty nice shape. The logo's flaking a little bit. Looks like a size small. So, set number 2. More shirts to come in the next set. Set number 3. More shirts. Factory BMX mesh jersey. Team Schwinn t-shirt, red. It's a pretty big size. Number 3, golf towel for the young and heart. Got the eyelet on there. 4 is a service coat, red. It's in pretty nice shape. Fairly small size though. 5 is a mesh jersey. And there's another one on the back side here. Similar thing. Also a mesh jersey. That is set 3. That towel's cool. 4 is a pretty short one. I got some backpacks here. This is a canvas one, still sealed in the original bag. I got a bunch more of those coming. I think I have every color, I can't remember. Here's a nylon one, got real wide straps. That one's pretty cool. And then this is a bunch of those BMX flags. I don't know how many are there, maybe 10 or 12 or something like that. They're in decent shape. They look to be used, but usable for display. So that's set 4. Set 5, more eclectic stuff from the Schwinn collection. Item 1 is a big pile of patches. Let's see, start with the good ones. Sting Ray, Fastback, Paramount, Continental. I spread out the Sting Ray and Fastback ones, but most of the other ones are doubles also. Should be able to see them. Paramount Varsity, Track Bike, Continental, Suburban, Twin, Collegiate, Touring Bike, Breeze, Racer. Then we've got You're in Schwinn Country. Try the rest, then the best. I'm a Schwinn nut. Trail rider. Stay thin, ride a Schwinn. Happiness is riding a Schwinn. My daddy rides a Schwinn. Mama rides a Schwinn. I love you, Schwinn. You've just been Schwinned. Ask a man who rides one. King of the road. You're following the world's fastest bicycle. Want to win? Ride a Schwinn. And just plain old Schwinn. So that's a whole bunch of patches. Not sure if that's all that they ever made, but it's certainly most of them. These are promo napkins that you could buy for the young at heart, once again. Cardio pacer. It's a heart rate monitor thing. I can't remember. I think it goes on an exerciser, but that's new in the box. This is a rather yellowed shirt, rather well used factory trained service shirt. Jerry is the name on it. It's also got a Rally sales and service patch, which I've never seen before. That was kind of neat. Well worn, pretty yellowed, but still a neat piece. And then 5 is just an empty box of cool orange grips. That was either full or mostly full at one point, but sorry, those are all gone. So that is set 5. Set number 6. Lots of things from the Schwinn dealership. First item is a box full of touch-up paint. Don't usually see this kind in the glass bottles. Copper tone and violet. This has it's full. So it's got 5 of each, 10 total, all dried up completely, but still very neat. Second item is a partially full box of chrome polish. Some of this stuff is kind of dirty and dusty, but just never got around to cleaning it up. Number 3 is stop leak. 4 is bicycle wax. 5 is bicycle white wall cleaner. 6 is seat and saddle cleaner. Then 7 is a tool. I think it's to spread the clamp on the brakes, like on a 10-speed. Not really sure. Once again, these are some of these are dirty. Never really got around to cleaning them up. 8 is a couple of fourth hands. Helps pull a cable down the caliper brake while you're adjusting the brake. Number 9, 3 cans of cycle oil. Number 10, spray can of LPD9 lubricant with no spray top. 11 is 2 cans of spray chain lube. 12 is 2 spray cans of bike polish. Some of these things are used, but most of them are new, and these are all brand new. 4 small spray cans of bike polish with the box they came in. And then the last thing, which actually has no number, should be 14, is this ruler from H.R. Sawyer's, which is actually a local bike shop here. They also gave out combs, which I have some of, but that thing is mint. So that is set number 6. So here's set number 7. Unfortunately, this is going to look really crappy because I don't have a way to set it up. But this is actually a flag. It's in pretty nice shape. Not sure it was ever used. It's got the Schwinn logo on there with the 10-speed. It's white. And maybe you can see over here, it's got eyelets that you would hang it by from this end. So it would hang down like this way. It's a pretty darn nice shape. Like I said, it doesn't look like it was ever used. And it is two-sided. Same thing on both sides. That's got the 10-speed logo on there. Pretty neat. So that's set 7. At number 8. Okay. First item is a blue backpack, just like the blue one we saw in the bag before. Still have more of these coming, actually. Number 2, Frisbee. This one's in nice shape. 3, it's a rust eraser. Thing's in really nice shape. 4, see if I can get a good shot of this. This is a pen holder with the logo on there. Also got the logo on the front of it. You can see that. That's a neat piece. Never seen one of those before. 5 is the license plate frame. That's NOS mint. 6 is a Frisbee from a bike shop in California. I actually got that not all that long ago. That was kind of a neat piece to pick up. 7, cool orange backpack this time. Really mint. And 8, another Frisbee. This one looks like it might have been used. 9, you're a big wheel on a Schwinn. H.R. Sawyer, once again. These guys gave away everything. And number 10, 2 different kinds of tire levers, 2 different styles, all NOS. Number 9. Okay, a bunch of small items. First item is 4 pins. Those small red ones. I got a whole bunch of those coming. There's a bag of about 50 of those or something. Next item, 2 pens. The red one says Schwinn Bike in the heart, and then it says For the Young in Heart along the bottom of it, and then this other thing is just a pencil. Item 3, 500 Club pins. The pins are actually nice, even though the foam is terrible. We've got 59, 61, 62, 64, and 65. Let's see if I can get a closer shot of this. See if this focuses. Okay. Item 4, factory trained service tie bar. Item 5, metal of some kind. Don't really know what that was for. Let's see what it says on the back. Awarded by Schwinn Cycle Company. Don't know why. Item 6, Schwinn belt buckle. NOS with the tag. Item 7, NOS walled ashtray in the box, chrome. It's pretty nice. This is a Schwinn sales tool, percent profit on a bike, based on how much you paid for it. Item 9, Schwinn approved level and angle finder for 10-speed frame angle calculation. Item 10, Schwinn tire pressure gauge. Actually kind of hurting. This one's not in good shape. Item 11 is part of the wrapper from a pair of 16-inch white wall superiors. Just a neat little piece I hung on to. Item 12, T-handle screwdriver. Item 13, Y wrench, 8, 9, and 10 metric. Don't know why you'd need metric, but. Item 14, two 20-inch cyclometers. Item 15, more stuff from H.R. Sawyer. Every time I went there, this guy gave me a comb. And I don't use combs. It didn't look like he used combs either. But still a neat item. Item 16, two license plates. Wichita 1970 and Coatesville, PA 1965. That's a neat one. Wraps around the seat tube, I think. Item 17, one of those shoelace bags for road bike shoes. And the last item, 18, bell-bottom bands, NOS. Neat item. Okay, that's set 9. Number 10, more memorabilia stuff. First item, 3 decals. Schwinn Panther chain guard decal, Schwinn Deluxe Sting Ray chain guard decal, and 3 old red C-tube decals. Next item, 2 NOS factory trained service patches. Next item, 2 used patches, still in pretty good shape. You can tell by they've been used. Let's see, item 4. Listen to the Schwinn talking bike. These are hang tags that went on the bike, the talking bike. I don't know what the heck that is. It's some balloon thing. NOS fastback patch. NOS patch. Happiness is riding a Schwinn. Item 7. Called a coin mat, I think. Goes on the counter at the Schwinn store. Matches those mats, the welcome mats. Item 8. A new notepad. 75th anniversary of the Schwinn Bicycle Company for the young in heart. Item 9. This is actually a bumper sticker. I'm not sure I'd stick it, but it's unused, mid-shape. Item 10 is just a streamer card and a shifter decal, which I think is for a tandem. Item 11, not even Schwinn. Radio line, radio flyer stuff, 1956. Shows all the wagons and scooters and stuff. Kind of a neat piece. Item 12, gift certificates. I can't remember if this is a full book or not. Looks new. Looks pretty mint. Had a bunch of those someplace. Probably have more of those to come. Item 13, Pixie and Little Tiger, owner's manual. And let's see what the year is. It's like 76 or 78. And then a 68 Sting Ray owner's manual. Real nice shape. Set number 11. First item is 2 Schwinn ties. Red one and a blue one, both new. Those are pretty cool. Item 2, another bumper sticker, also mint. Item 3, Schwinn derailleur gearing guide. Tells you how far you go with each pedal stroke, I think, or with each wheel rotate. I forget what it is. Supposed to be able to calculate some stuff about 10 speeds. Item 4, 4 NOS water bottles. The 2 in the bags are glass lined, insulated, and the other 2 are really cheap, just plastic ones. The one in the middle there has actually got an attachment for the lid that turns it into a shower. I thought that was pretty interesting. Item 5, a very well worn Schwinn spoke length gauge. I don't even know if you could still use it, but I thought it was neat. I built a lot of wheels. Item 6 is a bunch of stickers for the front of the parts drawers. Have not been used. The ones on the left are a little bit yellowed, but still on the backer. The other ones are nice and crisp and also on the backer. Item 7, another set of gift certificates, also new. Number 8, Schwinn spoke calculator. Goes along with the spoke length ruler over there. Gives you the spoke length for all your wheel combinations. Item 9 is a, let's see what that is. That's a postcard, I guess. Schwinn got the family on there, got a kid on a lemon. And then number 10 is a postcard also. Got the violet ram's horn and the copper tone midget. Okay, set number 12. Whole bunch of backpacks and bags. This is like a little duffel bag backpack thing. That's new. Got a little shopware on it. This is a little green and yellow kind of a knapsack backpack thing in the Schwinn bag. That one's nice. Mint. This is an NOS backpack. That one's also mint. Another NOS tote bag. It's got like little metal feet on the bottom of it. Kind of a rectangular thing when you fill it up. Got two handles on it. It's got a little bit of stuff on the outside of it, but it's NOS in the bag. This is the same thing, but nice used. Probably clean up pretty nice. Most of the stuff I have not cleaned. Original shop dust on it. Number 6. 2 Schwinn approved pressure gauges. This is a really neat item. Number 7. This is actually a tape measure, and this thing is NOS mint. Okay, lucky 13. This is a NOS mint windbreaker. Not sure if you can see it, but the pull for the zipper even has the 10-speed on it. Let's see if that focuses. There's the original price, $10.95. It's a large. I think it probably fits you. Item 2. 3 more of these pads. NOS. Item 4. The Stanley Vidmar catalog for all the parts drawers. It shows all the layouts and everything inside. It's really neat. It shows how to put all of your brake levers and hub parts and everything into these drawers to organize them properly. Guess we skipped 3. How could you miss it? This thing is fluorescent. You just can't even tell how bright this thing is. It's NOS, never been used. Shows like a mid-60s style pedal on it. Really cool poster. Number 5 is a comic book ad on the back of a comic book. Frankly, I can't remember which comic book that is. And then 6 is some more pads, 2 more of the other ones, and then a little bit older one, the bike dealer's bike. Item 14 is a set of posters. These two came together. These are a little bit older, but they are NOS, never used. Shop now for Christmas. Made and guaranteed in America. Schwinn bikes. We've got an easy layaway plan. As advertised in life. 2 paper posters. Nice shape. A little wrinkly, but nice color. Real nice condition. Set number 15. Okay. First of a bunch of these catalog holders. Bunch of old catalogs that go in there. Stuff like, I don't know, there's a 1990 Schwinn catalog there and a Shimano one in there. Security bicycle. An old 90s rally one. Stuff like that. Number 2, just an empty parts bag, but it's got the logo on it. It's got a part number on it too, I never looked it up. 33014. Item 3. More tire care guides than you would ever need. This at one time was a full case. There's a few hundred of these things here. That's a whole case they came in. Item 4. These are actually display units for hubs. They'd go on the counter in the store, and you could put a hub in there and the customer could check it out, see how smooth the hub was. And then number 5 was a cutaway of a hub, and I don't have the guts to it, but you could see inside of the hub to see how the brake worked. Item 6, just a couple of old repair tags. One of them was actually a price tag for a slick 20 by 2.125 slick at one time. Doesn't even have a price. Item 7, another one of these catalog holders, once again with some old catalogs in it. Set number 16. First item is 3 more NOS factory trained service patches. Next one is another little NOS patch. I think it's for like a little red jacket. Item 3 is a brochure stand with some lock your bike brochures in it. It's also got some tire care guides in the back. Item 4, 2 NOS key rings. Each one has the same information on it, same logos on it. One's upside down, one's right side up there. Item 5, loads of these little red pins, probably 30 or so of them, all new. Item 6 is a new stamp pad that I found someplace. I saw it in the store and bought it. Thought it was neat. Item 7, Schwinn Fire Brigade. Not sure if you can see that with all the reflection on it. That's a badge. It's actually like a policeman style badge. It says Schwinn Fire Brigade on it. This is looks like an older one of the same thing. Number 53, Schwinn Fire Brigade. You can't really see that too well. Item 9 is a necklace with a person riding a 10-speed. Number 10 is a little pin. You see a lot of these on eBay sometimes. Number 11, 2 more tie bars. I think the top one is used. The bottom one looks NOS. Both in nice shape. Item 12 is a pile of Schwinn guarantee claim tags. This is what they would put on your broken parts when you destroyed your guaranteed Schwinn bike, and they replaced the parts on it for free. Item 13, late model Schwinn hanging display thing, Schwinn quality, double-sided thing, just kind of hangs from the ceiling. Item 14 is a Pixie and Little Tiger Owner's Manual 72. Item 15, same thing, 1968. Those are wrapped in some plastic, that's why they look kind of weird. Item 16, 1973 Schwinn Sting Ray Coaster Brake 3-speed, Coaster Brake and 3-speed Owner's Manual. Item 17, another 67 Owner's Manual, Stingray and Deluxe and Midget. And 18 is a Mini Twin Owner's Manual. Those two there are pretty nice. At number 17 starts off with some of these bike display cards. We've got a Typhoon, Deluxe Typhoon, and another Deluxe Typhoon. That's a 2 or 3 speed. And then this one, of course, Super Deluxe Stingray number 4. Looks like single speed. Some service warranty cards. NOS. 6 new old stock standard Stingray chain guard decals. Then we got a bunch of Boys Lifes. This one's got a Violet 3-speed Deluxe on it. This one's got a Fastback on it. This one looks like it's introducing the Fastback. It's got a Sprint Fastback on there. And then this one's 72. It's got a 72P on it and some other Stingray. Item 11, 1967 order form. And number 12, 1966 order form with price list for Zone 1. Number 18, bunch of paperwork. Item number 1 is factory replacement tags. These were for items that broke under warranty that they did not have in stock in the stores, stuff like frames and chain guards. They would tag the items, and then this is how they'd process it, and this is your instructions on how to process that stuff. Next item, wheel building instructions from Raleigh. This is really pretty interesting and very old. Item 3 is actually a bunch of reproduction Little Tiger decal sets. There's 4 white ones and a black one. Some of these are die cut, and then the tigers, I guess, are printed on clear, but you can redo your Little Tiger chain guards with those. Okay, then these magazines, these are Bicycle Journal magazines. This one shows Whammo wheelie bars. And this one is pretty interesting. I don't know if this is going to come out, but we've got Bendix Industries right there. Then this one is Ashtabula, and they've got a early Sting Ray in their booth and some of the Schwinn guys in their booth. And then this one is Macaulay Metal Products, and he's showing the 6-pack rack. And then this one is Bright Star Industries, and he's showing Optrix reflectors. So right on one page, a whole bunch of cool things. And then this is a centerfold spread introducing the crate, orange crate in '68, probably December of '67. And it's got the prototype bike on there, the one with all the stuff that's pre-production on that bike. The photograph at Orange County Dragway. And then the last thing is another centerfold spread, and this is Santa on a Super Deluxe. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Set number 19. We'll start off with some cups and mugs, a couple of coffee mugs, and a glass. Those are all new, as far as I can tell. Very nice. Item number 2, a couple more brochure stands. One's got bicycle safety pamphlets in it, and one has a maintenance guide and a whole bunch more of those tire care guides. Can't get away from those things. Item 3, small cans of LPD9. A lot of this red and white stuff, about half of it's NOS, and about half of it is used and or shop dusty. Like number 4 here, LPD9, that's NOS. And number 5 here, liquid buffer and cleaner. No idea what that stuff is, but that's new also. And we've got number 6 is probably every kind of tube repair kit they had in the can. Some of these are new. Some of these are partly full. I don't think any of them are empty. Item 7, NOS sealed in the package Schwinn padlock. Maybe you can see the logo on the lock itself. Number 8, NOS well yellowed bell. Number 9 is a NOS Sprint cyclometer. It's 20-inch. Number 10 is a bag of indicator spindles for 3 speeds. Number 11 is just a cool red and white box. It's actually full of those little cheapo stamped flat nuts that they used to tell you to use to hold your replacement fenders on to the struts with. Item 12 is a bunch of older stuff, some chain links for 1/2-inch pitch chain, and some hub cups for front hubs. Evidently you used to be able to replace the cups in the hubs. Item 13, watch out, nipple grips. 25 NOS cheapo spoke wrenches in a neat little box that actually says nipple on it. Item 14, NOS Schwinn taillight. All the pieces are there, the mounting hardware is inside of it. Number 15, an NOS front hub. The number 200, it's stamped steel, it does have a script on it. No idea what year that is. Number 16, a whole bunch of these Young and Hart balloons. These things are aging. Would not dare try to blow them up, but still a very neat piece. 17 is two more of these Cool It, Love Thy Customer buttons. And then number 18 is actually some matches. I'm not sure whether that's been used. Doesn't look like it's been used. Still full of matches. Set number 20. Number 1 is just some retail bags. When you buy your replacement parts for your Schwinn, they throw them in there. Those are newer ones. Item 2, new in the bag, brown Schwinn backpack. Item 3, new in the bag, blue Schwinn backpack. Item 4, new, not in the bag, orange Schwinn backpack. This one's got some heavy staining on the back side. Number 5, new, not in the bag, red Schwinn backpack. This one's got some kind of black stuff on it that I've not tried to clean. Doesn't look like it's too serious. And number 6, as nearly as I can tell, this is some other kind of backpack. It's sort of padded. I don't even know what the heck this thing is, but it's new, sealed in the bag, and I don't dare take it out. There's the price, $5.30. No idea what it is. Set number 21. Two of these Fairchild 70 tape player machines. These are the ones that played the tape loops. They'd be on display on the countertop in the store. All different tape loops. I've got actually a bunch of the tapes in another batch coming up. Didn't get down to them yet. I actually have no idea whether these work. Never tested them. Never tried them. But I'm assuming that they were working when the store had them. Set number 22. Start off with some cafeteria trays from the factory. Those are actually from the Schwinn factory in Chicago. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Pretty decent shape for how old they are and how much use they probably got. Item 2 is a blueprint, original blueprint from the factory. This one's mounted in this really flimsy, cheap, crappy old frame, but I give you an idea of what's actually on here. I'll give you some of the detail here. You can see this is for a rear stay. Let's see what this says. Rear stay from a B6, no, B and DX, 26-inch wheel, got a 1952 date on this one. But you can see it's got all the dimensions for the bend on the stay, and it's got a couple different views of it here. Just wanted to give you an idea of what these look like, because item 3 is actually a whole bunch of these things. We've got, let's see, rear stay, boys cantilever, dated 56, 26 by 2125 wheel. Next one, 26 by 2125 balloon, boys cantilever, dated 57. This is a subassembly frame head to seat mast, 19-inch New World men's. It shows a head tube on that one, and this one you will probably not be able to see. B0 model, top and bottom bars to head tube, and that's got a date that I cannot read, 61 maybe. And then over here got a bunch of Sting Ray ones. This is a rear stay, 20-inch boys middleweight Sting Ray, 1965. top and bottom tubes to head tube. 20-inch lightweight boys, 1965. Maybe that might be fastback, early fastback. And then head to bottom tube subassembly, girls 20-inch Stingray 64, early girls Stingray, and rear fan assembly 20-inch fastback 1965. Those are just folded up. As you can see, there's some original stamps on there and things. One of them is actually marked obsolete in pen. Really neat items. Not nearly as neat as this one. Number 4. This is the actual artwork that was used for the catalog. So if you look at your sales catalog, you know, the small color flyer shows you all the bikes. In the back you can buy all the parts. This is the actual ink airbrushed artwork that was used for the handlebars in those pictures. It's the original. So that's really rare. Only one of those. Set number 23. More small stuff. First item is a coffee mug. It was actually part of a tea set. This is an extra one. I've got the whole tea set coming up later on. It's got a ram's horn on this side, and it's got a 10-speed on the other side. Item 2 is cufflinks with the rider on the 10-speed. Item 3 is a belt buckle that is used. Item 4, a couple patches. I think these are used also. A factory trained service one and a new Schwinn quality certified mechanic one. Item 5, some more labels for the parts trays, the parts drawers. Those are still on the backer. Item 6, golf ball markers, old and new style. A whole bunch of those. Item 7, more of these Cool It Schwinn Love Thy Customer buttons. Item 8, see if we can zoom in on that. That's a 71 500 club pin. Item 9, mint NOS in the box Zippo pocket knife. You always see the belt buckles, you don't always see the pocket knife, especially not brand new in the box like that. Item 10, the belt buckle, the matching belt buckle. Also from Zippo, I believe that one's NOS but not in the package. I don't know what that came in originally, but this one's new. Item 11, cool pen. This one's got the Schwinn script on it. Might be able to see that on the barrel there. And then it's also got the 10-speed on the top. That's a nice one. And then item 12 is another one of these red pens with the heart on there for the young at heart. It says Schwinn bike on the heart. And then item 13 is a keychain. And item 14 is another tape measure keychain. Item 15 is a Team Schwinn hooded sweatshirt. This one appears to be used because some of the transfer is starting to crack on the 10-speed, but the rest of the logo is pretty nice. I don't see any damage or major wear on it. It's really nice shape. Awesome red color hooded sweatshirt. That's a neat piece. Set number 24. Start off with newspaper advertising catalog. This is all ad mats. The outside's got a little bit of, looks like, I don't know, spots on the outside along the left edge. But inside is mint, and it has all of these ad mats for all these models. It's got all the Stingray stuff, Runabout, Stardust, Midget, Little Chick, Crate, all that stuff. Oop, Junior's hiding under there. You can see they'd lay it all out for the dealers and they just put the price in there. Put your dealer logo on there. There's a whole stack of those in there. All of them are inside. It's for 1970. Let's see. Item 2, some more stickers for the parts drawers. Item 3, another Love Thy Customer Schwinn Customer Relations button. Item 4, you can never have enough ashtrays, especially with the Schwinn logo on there. This one's pretty nice. I think it's used. Nice shape though. 5, another Frisbee. This one's mint. Item 6, backpack, orange. Got a little original Schwinn shop dust on there. A lot of items do, but looks to be new. Item 7, 1968 ashtray. Reproduction of the cover of the catalog, but this piece is not a reproduction. This is an original piece from '68. They had a whole series of stuff. They had a briefcase thing and some other stuff, all had this logo on there. This cover from the brochure. This is mint, doesn't appear to be used. Item 8. I had no idea what these things were until I read this. It says, if that's in focus, I don't know. Wrap this tape around handlebar to attach guarantee tag. So they would actually use these things to attach the guarantee tag to the bike. These are new, unused. There's 6 of them. There's one on the back side of that one that's flipped over. They're all the same. Never even seen those before. Those were kind of a neat find. Item 9. Factory trained bicycle service water transfer decal. This one's kind of cracked on the sides, but be really neat to frame. Looks really nice. They'd put that on the door, on the glass door in the front of the dealership. And then item 10 is yet another backpack, new in the package. Red with white logo. This is a nice one. Still sealed up. Set number 25. I'll start off with another backpack. This is a red one, just like the orange one that was in the last set. That one's new with the bag. I pulled it out to film it. Item 2 is another style backpack. This one just has 2 plain straps and 1 snap cover at the top. Also new in the bag, pulled it out to film it. And then item number 3, the bad boy, the BMX fake sheepskin lined jacket. This thing is NOS and it is just awesome. You can see the logo on there. It's a it is a small, but it's just perfect. It's a really neat piece. I actually did wear it one time at a show, so technically it's not NOS, but this thing's new. Really, really neat piece. Set number 26. First thing we have, item number 1, all of the tapes for those video loop machines. Got the Richard Simmons one. We've got one from H.R. Sawyer. Look at that, original Schwinn Bike Shop dust on there. H.R. Sawyer's Bike Shop. Place where I got all the combs. Got all these things too. Let's see, touring, straight talk about defensive bike riding, standard quality, ergometer, standard. Whole bunch of those. So there's all the tapes for those machines. Item number 2, limited edition Coca-Cola crate bike, still in the box. Never pulled it out, brand new. Kind of a neat piece. And then item number 3 is used as a double catalog holder. It's got all the catalog holder insert pieces there and some old catalogs. That looks like a 1990 Schwinn catalog there, and some other crap like Quality Bike or something. No good books in this set. These are some glass tumblers, gold around the rim. Looks like 5 of them are in pretty nice shape. 4 of them are real nice. 3 of them are pretty good. 1 of them is not so good. And if you can see on here, I'm trying to show this. got all the bikes around the rim here. I'm having a hard time showing it. Maybe you can see it there. There's a ram's horn on there. There's a tandem. There's 10 speeds. There's touring bikes. All kinds of stuff around the edge of these glasses. Don't see any chips or anything in them, but the gold doesn't seem to hold up so well on some of them. Item 2. Brand new set of 5 1969 mugs, coffee mugs with a 10-speed on there. Just a 10-speed on these. They are 5, brand new. I'm not sure exactly what they were. I think they were some kind of promo item that the dealer would get for selling a lot of bikes or something. But 1969 item, definitely brand new, never used. And then item number 3, this is genuine prototype seat from Persons, from the factory. This was never used on a Schwinn bike. It was a prototype seat done by Persons. It's never been mounted. Brand new. You can see the tag on there. It's actually got a Persons tag on the bottom. I'm going to flip it over. There you can see that. It says Persons, Faulhaber Division, Monroeville, Ohio. Prototype number on there, dated 67. Permaco seat, original Q bolts. Very, very cool piece. Very cool piece. Set number 28. This is a 1968 Boys Life ad. Shows the orange crate on there. This is a 1963 Boys Life ad. Pretty much introducing the Sting Ray. Free, send in your coupon now. Yeah, December of 1963. Item 3, collection of iron-ons. Iron-on transfers for your t-shirts. Item 4 is a whole bunch of decals. Frame decals, chain guard decals. These are some, I don't know what these are, 10-speed style ones. And we've got some newer ones. Schwinn Racing, you usually don't see that. It usually says quality. Schwinn quality. Those are actually temporary tattoos. And some frame decals. And item 5 is a display for touch-up paint. Brush on touch-up paint. It's got some tape on it on the top there. You could probably get that off and clean it up. It's still got the bike shop dust. It's got a lot of paint in it. Let's see. 1 blue, 1 copper. It's got 2 lime. It's got 3 or 4 reds. It's got 4 or 5 violets. 3 silver mists, like 6 sunsets. 1 lemon. 2 holiday rose for your 64 Fair Lady. And a whole bunch of aluminum undercoat. I don't know how many are up there. A bunch of them. Okay. Item 6, service manual. This is an older one. Early 60s. I forget what's in there. Basic stuff, mostly. Item 7. Introducing the Persons Polo seat. It's a 1-page, 1-sided flyer from Persons. Introducing the polo seat for use, look at that, on big bikes. So you can play bicycle polo. You can see that. It says Persons Majestic, Worcester, Mass. Item 8. The sales catalog insert to introduce the Sting Ray. But the other side has all the features on it. It's 2 sides, it's just red, black, and white. But that's how they introduced the bike in the sales book. Item 9 is 5 chain guard decals. Got 2 little tigers. 1 plain Sting Ray. 1 orange, 1 apple. NOS. Set number 29. Here we go. First item, 3 late model water bottles. 2 with the new crate logo on there from the Cycle Madness era, and another racing one. Item 2 is another touch-up display. This one's actually really nice. I just happen to have all the paint in the other one. This is the second one. Item 3, authorized dealer decal, new. It's a late model one, but has not been used. Item 4, the plastic Schwinn logo from the top of the Schwinn display in the store. This one is actually broken. It's cracked right there. It's cracked right there. This one, item 5, is actually pretty nice. Not cracked. You might be able to see some little weird color squares underneath there. It's got two-side tape on the back side of it where it was stuck to the display. But that is right off the wall of a Schwinn store that was down in Needham. I got those. So that's set 29. 30. Schwinn shopping bags. You'd get all your Schwinn accessories in these when you left the dealership. Those ones in the back are plastic. Those are kind of neat. The Sting Ray logo's on there. Tandems, 10 speeds. These are paper. These are more paper ones here, all different sizes. There's stacks of them. There's a big stack of those there. There's a whole bunch of these. And then only one of those little plastic ones. I don't know what that was for. And then these are later ones. Big stack of those. And a bunch of them. The later logo.